You tell me it's okay to have fun in a game. What? That's unheard of in 2021. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Get it. Oh! Jackpot! Welcome back to another video. This is Savage Santi. You might know me as Hordak in game. Today we're going to be taking a look at a few reasons why I like Final Fantasy, levels of detail, and things that are in this game. If you're coming from another game, it might be quite the change because every game's got their own theme going on and things like that. But here's what I like. I like the lighting in this game. I like the shadows. I like the reflections you can see off the floor. And then you'll have some surfaces that are shiny. Like this is probably like a tile or whatever. Stone, some kind of stone that's shiny. But this one right here, it's not shiny. And that's cool how they break it up like that. Which gives it kind of like a real material feel. But the level of detail in the game is really good. And it's crazy because I've always thought the graphics were bad. I always thought looking at pictures, looking at different images, and even other videos, I didn't think they were that great, but they are. They are really good. The Transmog, not my particular Transmog, Transmog in general is better here. You'll see a lot of things that should move, do move. Like you can see like the end of my jacket flows, which is really cool. It kind of gives it that, you know, like a real material feel in the game. Or it's like how it should be, you know, it's not just a flat piece of cardboard on your back, or like a flat skirt, or just a texture that's suction cup to you, and it's just like painted. You know, this stuff is actually flowy and moves around. And I try to find an example. Like, look at this. Hey, wait. I'm recording you. Hope you don't mind. But it moves around, front and back.
Keep running.
Look at that. Anyway, the Mog is really cool here. If you're conservative, there's Mog for you. If you like to wear a little less clothing, there's outfits for you. If you like to look like a badass, there's stuff for you. There's all kinds of different outfits, and it's cool what some of these people come up with, and just the different options in the game. It's just nice that the things actually move, and that's really cool. The jackets move, the skirts move, the kilts. Things that should kind of flap around and move, they do. So it's just a nice little touch, nice little feature in the game. Here's another area in the game. I don't know if it's called the starter town. I think it is a starter town. But you can see the detail is really cool. It's really neat. They have kind of like their own theme going on. That's kind of like it's more, I don't know. For me, it seems like it's more of like a realistic vibe, you know, not like complete 100%. Like, you know, it's not like real life, but they're just going for like a nice level of detail that is really cool. Now, if you are the type of person who likes to move around their HUD, like move around what's on the screen, this game's got that built in, and that's a really nice feature. Maybe you like the default look, and that's okay, because what you can do is if you're a default kind of person, then hey, this is the current default. If you're happy with that, that's great. If you're like me and you like to move things around a little bit, you have that option. And it's cool how you can just easily switch from default to maybe one of your saved settings. Maybe you have a different setup for a healer, or a different setup for a DPS tune, whatever. But it's really easy. You can move just about anything that's on the screen. We all love to travel. We love walking everywhere. We love running everywhere in these games, right? No, we don't. No. We love getting on mounts. We love going places quickly. Maybe not all the time, because it is cool to explore here and there. But this game you have your mounts, you have your walking and your running. You have your walking, you have your sprinting like any other game. But you also have a fast travel system. So currently I'm in my preferred town. I like the greenery. I like this town very much. But let's say I had a quest and I needed to go somewhere else. You can teleport to just about anywhere you've been previously, as long as you've touched the crystal that lets you port there. So let me show you. So right now I'm porting to a completely different town. And now, boom, just like that, I am in the other town. I think that's really nice. And all I did was touch the crystal, and I have that point saved. It's like a flight path, only you're not flying there, you're teleporting from one town to another, and now I can teleport to the casino, and that's cool, right? Who doesn't wish they could teleport to the casino? That is excellent. That is so excellent. My next thing is targeting. Targeting is really, really good in this game, I think. As a melee or a tank or whatever, sometimes it's easy to lose your target, and I just think that they've done a good job of putting an arrow above what you're clicked on, and it's very noticeable. If you don't notice the arrow above the head, there's also the graphic that's on the ground too, so which also indicates which way they're facing. But let's just see. Boom. Now you can totally tell what I'm attacking, what I have targeted. It's just really nice. Usually when you have a cluster of melee or mobs on you, it's very easy to lose sight of what you're actually targeting. And I think that the arrow and the graphic on the floor do a great job of showing you where things are at. So another thing I think is really cool are the skills in the game. The buttons feel good to press. Let me show you these combos. The combos are really neat. As a new player, I think this is really cool. So I can use any of my abilities right now, but if I use them in a certain order, I can basically do a combo which is going to increase. Basically, the next skill is going to have increased damage than if I had just used that skill on its own. So right here, I'll press 1, and you can see that 2 is highlighted, which means that's the next combo right there, and it does extra damage. And then I hit 4, and 4 was the next part of that combo, and it did extra damage. Other than the combo system, I think the skills themselves look really good. I really like this stun effect. The way it looks, the way it feels when you initiate it, it actually does seem like it would actually stun whatever you're hitting. It's called Shield Bash, and to me, that's every part of Shield Bash right there. You get the big swing, the nice sound effect that goes with it, and the effect just looks amazing. You're able to switch classes without making a whole new character. They actually don't call it classes here, they call it a job or whatever, but you can basically change your role, change your class, whatever you want to do. Like if you want to have a tank, cool, you can be a tank. If you're like, no, I want to be a melee DPS, cool, you can do that. You can be an archer, all that. All you gotta do is just train that job up, level it up, which is not a big deal at all. Leveling in this game is actually, so far for me, not bad. But as you can see here, I am a level 28 gladiator, and I'm working on becoming a tank. So basically a paladin tank. So that's what I'm going to graduate to here in a little bit. But as I'm leveling this up, I also have some in archer, and my plan was to go bard or machinist. The cool thing is, I just switched classes just like that on the fly. Like that is so cool to me. I don't have to go and do a bunch of BS, like getting a certain currency, getting a certain reputation, and my character's so far behind. I got this time-gated weekly stuff. There's none of that. Like I just switched, and it was that easy. It was as easy as switching my weapon. How cool is that? You can't beat that. That is insane, dude. Another thing I like about this game are the people. The people are friendly. Okay? Now I understand that these are still real people, and you'll catch somebody maybe on an off day or bad day, or whatever, but I've whispered people and I've asked for help or directions and things like that. Everyone's been so willing to help, and everyone's been super nice. One guy even gave me a bunch of gold, which was cool. I've had people like show me around. Like I whispered a guy, he ended up teleporting somewhere else, and he was like, "Oh, hold on, I'll come right back." So then he teleported right back and showed me the way. And it's just cool. Like it's just a different vibe. Like the people just seem to be, at least all the veterans that I've whispered in this game have been great. So, like I said, I know that won't always be the case because you'll catch somebody on a bad day, right? Or a bad time. So far, everyone's been really nice. Now, this is another thing I like about this game. Sucks that she's playing a copyright song right now, but the thing is, somebody is right here playing this song. I don't know if it's like a script or I think you can actually manually input the notes. Someone is here playing music for people passing by. Like that's just so cool to me. It kind of really shows you how nice the community is here. You know, that someone's just gonna sit there and chill and play some music for you as you're passing by, as you're questing, as you're leveling up, as you're trying to figure this game out. Someone is there taking time out of their day to say, hey, here's some cool music. Enjoy. We got one more thing to cover. And you're like, it's about time. This video's long enough. No, okay, hang on. Shut up. Shut up. Hang on. We got one more thing to show you. One more thing. I don't know everything about this game. I don't know everything I can do in this game. There's not just like little game. Okay, I don't know what the hell is over here. What is this? Play around like this? Sure. Oh my god, what am I doing? Is this a strength? Okay, I gotta get in the middle. I gotta get it in the middle. Fudge! I don't think I hit it in time. Okay. Okay. There is fun in this game. They have built fun things in this game. Like, you tell me it's okay to have fun in a game. What? That's unheard of in 2021. Hang on. Get it. Oh! Jackpot! Woo! That was my second time ever. You saw that? I got that on camera. Tell me I'm recording. Okay, good. So yeah, it's just really neat to see that there's also other things to do in the game. So like I'm saying, they put fun into this game. I know you're thinking like, okay, this is kind of weird. Like, okay, yeah, you're playing some mini games. It's not really. That was awesome. That was awesome. I got that on camera too. That's cool. So anyway, guys, I hope that really helped you out. To see if you want to check out Final Fantasy 14. We talked about the graphics. I think the graphics are good. I think the being able to customize the HUD you want is good. To change everything that's on your screen if you want to, and you have an easy way to switch out between presets on that, so that's cool. The teleportation system, that I don't know, that I might have underrated that. That is really good. That is so good. I usually maybe you're used to another game where you can click on a fly point far away, and that's a good time for a bathroom break or something, right? Or a cigarette or whatever you do. Not here. Okay, you're gonna teleport there, and it's gonna be quick and convenient. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, the targeting system, having that clear, real obvious arrow above the target's head, and the ground decal, which shows also which, who they're looking at and which direction they're facing towards you, basically, which is really cool. The spells and skills, they feel good to press. The combo system is awesome. For me, that's just one more thing that I like. We talked about the alts, being able to switch classes, the switch jobs. I know I'm pissing somebody off in the Final Fantasy community. Like, it's not classes. I don't care. It's the same thing. It's so stupid. Okay. So, but being able to switch your role or whatever you do like that is so cool. For me, that's probably the highest rate. I mean, just give that 100. That is a 100 idea. It's just one of those feel-good things, and it's nice that I can have one tune, and it can do every job if I want it to. I can make another character if I want to, but I don't have to. I can have everything on one tune. I can be the bard. I can be the paladin. I can be a sorcerer, and just switch it, train it, and it's mine. I'm good to go. Okay. The people are friendly. That's been amazing. Community is everything. So I think as I progress and as I meet people, that this is just going to get better and better, right? Because usually you play a game, for me, it's raiding, killing bosses, and the people. It's like those two things. So when one's not good, like when raiding's not good, you have the people to rely on. When the people aren't good, hopefully you have the raiding. But if you don't have either, you're in trouble. So, and content is obviously everything. So I think there's probably enough here in between some of the fun. Okay, fun's built in between the raiding and looking for outfits and things like that. Looking for transmog. The fun is in the game. Like I haven't shown you nothing. I've shown you very little, but you can see it. There's fun built into this game. Like, it's okay to have fun. It's It's okay to have fun. Fun is in this game. This game is fun. I recommend playing it. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. So if you're not downloading it now, if you're not downloading it right now, you're missing out. I'm telling you. Get some FOMO. Download this game. It's worth it. That's all I got. I'll catch you in the next one.